What's up, guys? It's Barista coming at you guys. It's been a minute since I got on here. Today we have Corolla coming down. He wants me to add some washers to the rear of his Corolla. That way we can add some camber. He just got some new wheels and he wants the fitment a little bit in. That way he doesn't scratch his tires, scratch his lips or scrape his tires. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how to do that the washer way. I know a lot of people criticize it. I really don't give a fuck. It works for me and that's all I care about. It's been working for me. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I'm pretty sure this is how everybody does it. Once we figure out his fitment, we're gonna throw on his other wheels and I'm gonna go align it, because after you throw in the washers, you're gonna mess with the rear toe, which is gonna mess with your front toe. So your steering wheel's probably gonna be off. But he's about to pull up. I'm about to move my car so we can get it into my spot. That way we can work on it. It's a pretty good day out here in Modesto, California. He's coming out from the Bay Area. Stay tuned. That way you guys can check out his Corolla. Go straight back. You're good right there.
It's like a very minimal stretch. You can't really tell.
I like the tires too, like the design of it.
Yeah, they're the Nitos. After I bought them, I went online and I found out that this company actually made these tires for extra cambering.
So it's stronger on the sidewalls?
Yeah, it's stronger right here compared to the normal. I was like, damn, that's cool. So
alright, so we have his wheels off. So we're right here in the rear drums. You can only do this with the rear drums. You can't do it with the rear disc brakes, because then you're gonna end up fucking up your rotors and you don't want that. Okay, so you have these two top nuts. They're 14s. And then there's two more right there. He already has a shim because he was trying to fix his camber a while ago. But we want more camber than what these shims can provide. So I'm gonna loosen these top two, like I said. Loosen the bottom ones, but the bottom ones are the ones that are gonna get the washers. And from there, we'll see how it affects your toe. And you'll be able to see it even just with your eye. And we'll go from there. Alright, so here's an issue that we ran to. Whenever he bought his washers, he bought them this size. The size in the middle, the hole, is correct, but it's too wide. It won't fit where it needs to fit. So we went to Home Depot and they have these washers and these are the right size. The hole's gonna fit the same, but they're not as wide. So you wanna make sure you get this size, a 1/2 inch, and that they're skinny. Legit, you just put the washers in between the drum and where the hub mounts to the actual axle. So I did on the bottom too. You can see the back one. Back there has two of them. So next step is to get his wheels on, put this on the ground and see where his fitment's at. If he needs a little bit more, then we're gonna do this process again and add probably another washer to both of the bottom bolts. From there, we're gonna check his toe by eye, because obviously we don't have an alignment machine and keep throwing it on back and forth. So by eye, we're gonna be able to see if the toe is off or not. And then once the toe looks good, I'm gonna go do an alignment on it, just to make sure the car drives straight. Okay, so we have his wheel on there. So the back side of the wheel on that side is poking out, and the front side is going in. So I have two washers down here and two washers down here. I'm gonna take one washer out of this bolt to compensate for the back, so the back gets sucked in. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll recheck it. Looks way better. See, that's just the lip showing just a little bit. So it would take a lot of dialing in time and an alignment rack all day to get this toe squared away. So for now, this is the best we can do. I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other side. We're gonna put both wheels on, and I'm gonna have him drive on it and see if the clearance is enough for him. If it's not, then we're gonna add more washers for more camber. All right, so we got this side done. I ended up having to do 2 on the bottom, 1 in the back, and 1 up here. This one up here was to fix the toe. Ended up doing 2 in the front bottom and then 1 in the rear bottom. This side we had a little bit more issues. This side poked out a little bit more, so this side's gonna have a little bit more camber. But we ended up doing 1 on top, 3 on the rear bottom, and then 4 on the left bottom. So basically, he just wanted to be able to not rub on these tires anymore. So this is the passenger side. Looks good to me. And this is the driver's side, which I think looks good to me too. You'll be avoiding those tires. This is the one that's gonna poke out more. But he's gonna go ahead and test drive it, and then we're gonna see if he needs an alignment.
Listen.
Alright, so I just finished doing his alignment, and obviously we had to do a little bit more camber on his left side than his right side. Our toe went the opposite way, but I mean, we really can't do anything about it unless we take our time and shave down washers and all that. That's what I ended up doing on mine, but for now this should work. Just got his toe in the front set, and so his steering wheel straight. He's gonna drive it home and see if it drives straight, if it drifts left or right. Also, he's gonna let me know how it does on bumps, because I know whenever you hit bumps, sometimes it'll bump steer, so it'll bump steer left or bump steer right. So he'll let me know. I didn't get to drive it on the highway. He has a long way home, so he'll be able to update me on that. So this is what we ended up doing. Left rear, we had to do 1 washer on the top right, 3 washers on the bottom right, and then 4 on the bottom left. And then this is the right rear, and so we only had to do 1 washer on the bottom left and 2 on the bottom right. We don't know what's going on with this wheel, why it pops out more. That's why we needed to add more camber. But for now, it's tucking, it's not hitting his rim, not eating up his tire. So we're good with it for now, and we're obviously gonna keep eye on his tire wear too, to see what we can do about it, or if he wants to go back, or whatever we got to do with it next.